If you plan on flying soon and still don't have your real ID, your trip through TSA may cost you a little extra. You don't want that. Now, Emma Bucher is live at the Quad City International Airport with what travelers need to know about what a confirmed ID is before this weekend. Good morning, Emma.
Good morning, Joe. So yeah, like you said, starting this Sunday, February 1st, if you show up to the airport for a flight and you don't have your real ID or another acceptable form of identification, like a passport, for example, you're going to have to pay a $45 fee for TSA's new Confirm ID program. And that's again rolling out this weekend if you want to board your flight on time. Now, since real ID compliance was enforced at the beginning of last year, TSA says about 94% of travelers nationwide already have an acceptable form of ID. Now, some of those include your real ID, which you can get issued at your local DMV, and you can tell that those are real IDs because they've got the little gold star at the top. Passports and tribal and military IDs are also valid forms of identification, and the full list of valid ID options are available on TSA.gov, TSA's website. Now, the small percentage of travelers who don't already have their real IDs, TSA says this new fee with the Confirm ID will cover the costs associated with the identity verification process.
It's just about the fact that there are costs associated with verifying the identity of people who don't have a form of ID, and we want those people to bear those costs, whether it's staffing, whether it's technology upgrades. There's things we have to do to verify their identity, and so we're hopeful that these costs help cover that.
Now, the easiest way to avoid those travel delays is just to have your real ID or other form of acceptable identification available. Again, like a passport, military ID, whatever you do have. But if all you have is an expired or non-compliant form of ID, you've got to buy your Confirm ID online, again at TSA.gov for $45 before you arrive to the airport. And that'll be valid for 10 days of travel. Now, the TSA spokesperson that I spoke with says that even if the government does go into a partial or full shutdown, this program will still be implemented this coming Sunday, February 1st. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that key information, Emma, this morning.